So here's something I just want to talk about because it's kind of been a reoccurring theme around me in my friends' lives. And it's kind of that feeling of knowing, okay, I've grown as a woman and I know this because I genuinely don't care if a man hates me. Wait. Just listen. Person you've grown when you realize, okay, you know what? This person doesn't like me. I know I did nothing wrong. I know I've took accountability where I needed to. I know I've apologized where I needed to. And now, if they don't like me, that's not my issue, that's their issue. For example, if I'm there a year ago and I'm like saying them like, yeah, this guy doesn't like me because of what? Like it would have bothered me. I'd be like, why does he hate me? What did I do? How do I fix this? Like, did I do something to make this person have this bad image of me in their head? And now I feel like that mindset shifted when I'm sitting here and I'm like, oh, you hate me? Okay, what does it matter? Who are you? And this is genuinely my new line, I feel like, is who are you? Like, who are you that you're hating me, you're not liking me, is gonna bother me? Who are you? And finding out that someone that you liked, whether it's a girl, a guy, like someone that maybe you consider a close friend, someone that you want to pursue romantically, platonically, and you're sitting there and you're like, yeah, this person hates my guts. And I'm sitting there like, yeah, so what? So what if they hate my guts? I rather you hate my guts than have your fake existence in my life. That's what I personally believe. And I'm not saying like, okay, you did something so bad and now they hate you and you're sitting here like, so what? No, like if you did something wrong, fix that, apologize, take accountability. My rule in life is to take accountability and apologize wherever and whenever needed. Don't over explain yourself or over apologize either. There's like that balance. But what I'm just trying to say is I'd rather have someone who clearly is not going to be in my life, clearly is not important to me, hate my guts, than bear to have their existence in my life. Because having someone like that in your life means you are constantly disrespecting yourself. You are so disrespectful to yourself that expecting respect from anyone, especially someone who did you dirty and you're keeping them in your life, is beyond. It is not reasonable. You don't deserve respect because you don't know how to respect yourself, and you're putting that statement out that I don't deserve respect because you're going out of your way and you're literally planting it on billboards that you did me dirty. I know you did me dirty. You know you did me dirty. And I'm still coming back to you. I'm still hanging out with you. I'm still talking to you. And I still want you in my life. Why? And I'm not trying to invalidate anyone. And I feel like, yes, okay, if you had feelings for someone or you really like this friend, try your best. But if they put you in a position where your trying will make you look like a clown, don't do it. Trust me, don't do it. I've literally recently had a friendship breakup and like you want to work it out and everything. When this person ended this with me, it was a period. There was no comma. There was no way of me working it out. And I got that hint. I sat there and I was like, can I try to make this friendship work? And then I sat with myself and I looked at those messages and I said, nowhere in these messages does it look like she wants to make this friendship work. Nowhere. All the messages lead to, I can't be your friend. I don't want to try for you. I don't want to make the effort for you. I don't want you in my life. I'm sitting there and I'm reading these messages one line by line, word for word, and I'm like, there's a full stop. There's no conversation that wants to be had. There's no call that wants to be had. It's, I don't know what to tell you. If you don't know what to tell me, who knows what to tell me? Not me. But at the end of the day, I had to tell me. At the end of the day, when this person in front of you is breaking off a relationship, a friendship, any type of bond, I have to tell me. When they start to say things like, I don't know what to tell you, I don't know why don't you know? I know, so why don't you know? I have to tell myself now two people's stories, myself's and someone else's. And I'm sitting here and I'm being rational. I'm like, okay, maybe I did this wrong indirectly. Maybe I hurt her like this indirectly. Why am I doing that? Do you think that person is sitting there and is like, okay, but maybe if I did this differently, this would have never happened? No. They're sitting there and they're thinking, she did this, she did this, she did this. I don't want to be her friend anymore. I'm a very rational person. I like to look at things from other people's perspectives. I like to understand situations. I'm very rational. Why am I sitting here making excuses for someone? Why? Like, actually tell me why. And there again will be no answer because I've tried to find these answers and I could not find these answers. And this is why I'm here, sitting here, being like, I don't want to be disrespected. I actively choose to not be disrespected. I actively choose to be respected. The choice is me actively being like, no, you don't have access to me. And I don't keep tabs on anyone. I don't want to keep tabs on anyone. If someone's gone from my life and I have mutuals with that person, I make it very clear to that mutual, don't bring this person up to me and don't bring me up to them. They don't need to know what's happening in my life. And I, with the most utmost respect, don't give a shit about what's happening in their life because they ended it. Why am I worried or happy or anything for this person? I don't have hate for this person, but I don't want to know about this person. I don't need to know about this person. It does nothing. I don't need to sit here and be like, yeah, what's happening in this person's life? No. Who are you? That's my new motto. Genuinely, if someone, I swear to God, people just annoy me and I'm, who are you? And I think that is less to be mean to the person in front of me as it is more for a reminder of myself. Because when someone's doing something and I'm getting triggered, I'm getting annoyed, me saying, who are you, is a reset button. Why are you letting your emotions, your feelings getting affected by this person? If this person's not someone who's close to you and you are able to look at this person and be like, who are you? That's when you know that don't get affected. Because again, like the statement says, who are you? You're no one to me. You're no one that impacts my life. So at the end of the day, disrespect is something that I feel like is an active choice in most scenarios. And if you're sitting there actively choosing disrespect for yourselves, that is beyond me. That is beyond me. And it is an active choice. If someone's disrespecting you, you have the choice to walk away. And you staying there is you actively choosing disrespect. I'm not saying if someone disrespects you, you're choosing that. I'm saying your actions after being disrespected is your choice. That is what I'm saying.